This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
The Orange are ready for kickoff in just about a month from now. The Tigers have their backs against the wall in the state tourney, and Coach Tim Sinick is set for enshrinement. Welcome to the Sports Desk. It may be the heart of the summer, but college football and its season is right around the corner and just about a month away from beginning. Syracuse heading south on Wednesday, though, for a trip to Charlotte and the ACC Media Kickoff. The Orange are coming off one of the team's best seasons in years, finishing 10-3 in 2024, the first under head coach Fran Brown. Syracuse replacing key pieces on its offense, though. Quarterback Kyle McCord now playing on Sundays in the NFL. Leading wide receiver Trevor Pena transferred days before spring practice in a surprise move to Penn State. Tight end Aranda Gatson also selected in the draft, and gone two-time All-ACC running back LaQuinn Allen. Syracuse recently naming LSU transfer Ricky Collins as the starter at quarterback from when camp opens in August. Collins' starting job not a guarantee. Notre Dame transfer Steve Anglili also competing for the QB1 spot.
For me, it's a conference of quarterbacks. For us, having the opportunity right now of having two really good quarterbacks, right? Having a chance to compete, that means a lot to us. A bunch of preeminent players throughout this conference that are truly good and that can play on our football team and amongst the other teams.
Coach Brown went on to say he believes Cuse also has the toughest non-conference schedule in the country this year. The Orange will play 4 teams from last year's college football playoffs, that including the season opener in Atlanta against the Tennessee Volunteers. Union-Endicott, the last Southern Tier team standing in the state championships. Tigers wrapping up pool play on Wednesday and needing a win for a chance to keep its season alive. Great Kill Little League. Park hosting the last day of action. First inning and 2 on for Union-Endicott. Jackson Pouch comes through with the bloop to right. That's going to bring in the first run of the game and puts the runners on the corners for the Tigers. Still in the first inning now, Nolan Pelicano with a single to the left side. That brings in another run for the Tigers. They'd be up 2-0 after the first inning. Bottom second, though, Saugerties striking back, bases loaded for the top of the lineup. Brady Longo unloads it with a deep fly ball to center. Tigers, they give up 5 runs in the bottom of the second before Pouch coming in to get the strikeout and ending the inning. Tigers trying to come back and mounting one at the moment. This one 11-5, bottom of the 5th. We're going to have the final for you at 10-11. Staying on the diamond as well, Binghamton Bearcats head coach Tim Sinick ready for induction into another Southern Tier Hall of Fame. The Bearcats skipper headlines the 29th class for induction into the Binghamton Baseball Shrine. Coach Sinick completed his 33rd season as head coach for the Binghamton Bearcats. He led the team this season to the American East Championship and an NCAA tournament berth. It was the program's 6th trip to the Big Dance and the 2nd in the last 4 campaigns. Sinick, the longest tenured head coach in both Binghamton history, and is currently the longest tenured head coach in all of Division I baseball. He's coached 10 MLB draft picks, including last season New York Mets prospect Nick Roselli, who is now with Single-A Port St. Lucie. Also headed in, Will Orband Jr. He's joining Sinick. Orband spent decades of his life as an advocate, supporter, and booster of Binghamton baseball. He was honored by the Rumble Ponies in 2023 as his Fan of the Year. The induction ceremony will take place Saturday, August 2nd. That before the Rumble Ponies game against Harrisburg.
Well, thanks, Zach.